Okay, someone is about to have a major breakthrough or has already had a breakthrough or something has changed drastically or is about to change drastically. With the first couple cards that I pulled out today, with the Chariot that came out, which is one of the fastest moving cards because it is balanced. So the next couple cards that came out are the Eight of Cups, the Nine of Wands in reverse, and the Hangman in reverse. And it feels like with the Chariot that you are moving past this stagnant energy, this like you're walking away from these old ways of doing something, these old ways of seeing something, these old ways of operating um, in burnout phase. It feels like that there's this energy of like we can't operate in this energy anymore, and the ways that maybe used to work, but now no longer work, because now it definitely doesn't work anymore, because with the Hangman in reverse, it's like you're doing things the same way, or you were doing things in the same way over and over again and not getting the results that you had previously or were used to getting. So it's like this stagnant energy, this like standstill, this resistance, like this, there's this like lack of control where it's like, what is happening? I used to be able to operate this way and it's not working anymore. So a lot of times when we have those messages that come through, it's a invitation to change it up. Like we may not be able to see where we're going, but we need to release control because control is an illusion. But with the Chariot coming out at the beginning, it is this energy of you've realized this. This is the breakthrough. This is the okay aha moment. If it's not working, then what do we need to change? And the next two cards that came out is the Lovers and the Wheel of Fortune. So when I get the Lovers card, like, I mean, a lot of people are going to use this as a love reading, and or a lot of tarot readers do, and it does, it's applicable that way. But the way I interpret it is like this balance, this home, and this responsibility of self. Like you have to have both sides of yourself aligned, like your masculine and feminine, in order to like change the direction, like to be able to say, okay, I can see things differently. Like this is sending you towards your highest timeline. I don't know if you've manifested something and then all of a sudden things got shaken up and you're like, why is this so hard? But it's like it's clearing the way in order for you to kind of move on to this like next version of yourself, like to challenge you to let go of control, to challenge you to understand that fear is an illusion, to push you in a different direction than maybe you've ever been used to. And that feels scary. And like the only time that things start to shift in the reception of a manifestation is when you realize that or when you have a breakthrough, that there is fear is an illusion and control is an illusion. None of these things can stay the same. Like things cannot stay the same in order to move to the next level. So you're being pushed out of your comfort zone. And the next couple cards that came out is the Four of Cups, which truly kind of aligns with going back into yourself, like coming into like a meditation state, or like if you've been feeling disconnected because you've been hitting roadblocks, it's like an invitation to go back into yourself, whether that be journaling or meditation or nature walks. Something that is kind of like surrendering is really what I can kind of translate that to. The next two cards are this message also feels like either it's related to a project or a work related kind of an internal state of how you approach work related items or projects or your financial pieces. Because the next two that came out are 3, 4, 5 on my timer as I say that. The next two cards that come out is the Six of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles in reverse. And it's like, when I look at the Five of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like with the previous part of the message where you're walking away from things that are causing you to hit roadblocks and you're having this aha moment and you're having this breakthrough, that it's now going to help you recover from any kind of financial loss. It's now like where maybe things were easy for you to make money before, or was easy for you to be able to kind of create or generate ideas and to know where to go in the direction of making your money. That has been at a standstill for a good month or two, maybe a couple more, maybe longer. But it feels like because you've had this breakthrough with the Six of Pentacles, after that, Six of Pentacles is a Taurus card. This is about financial stability. This is about wealth. This is about giving like more than what, like you have more, you have enough. more than enough for yourself, so therefore you give back. And I think that's where the breakthrough kind of comes in. Is like there's this energy of like I don't need to be a billionaire. I mean, it'd be great. I don't need to be a billionaire. I just need to have enough to sustain myself and then be able to give back to others. And because of that mentality, that's where things are going to start to take off and show up in a different way. Yeah, like with the Seven of Cups, there's going to be multiple opportunities for you to think differently on your creative pursuits, to be able to generate wealth in a way that maybe you haven't seen previously, where it's like you've been stuck in a version of yourself where you've done the same thing every single day for years on end, even though it has brought in stability before. It no longer works. So you're being challenged to being pushed out of your comfort zone, to be able to change, to be able to make things different, to be able to create from a different place. That 555 on my timer as I say that, to be more aligned with your soul. And the Queen of Pentacles is next, where it's like you have learned that I do not chase, I attract is got to be a part of your day-to-day. 1212 on my timer as well. All of these signs are coming through, where you have learned that like by being in your alignment, by doing what feeds your soul, by being able to create from a place that like lights you up, is bringing in like attracting and magnetizing the money that goes along with that. The next card that came out is strength. Yeah, like you've had to have incredible strength, or it takes incredible strength to A, have the breakthrough, but B, surrender, C, and allow it to play out the way that it's supposed to play out. Like there's always divine timing. There's always a reason why things work out the way that they do. Your head may not understand it, but your heart knows the way. Follow the like breadcrumbs that is leading you in the direction. I'm going to leave it at this. Is the Star card that is leading you towards your destiny, like what your soul is here to do, what your soul is in alignment to bring into the community, to bring into the ethers, to bring into like the thought world, whether it be writing, singing, art, whatever it is, even if it's business related, it's done from a place of alignment, and that's where things are going to start to take off for you. So good luck.